Alright everybody, welcome back. It is the Immortal Argonian, and we're gonna get another live stream going up again. So last couple of videos I posted, we were just kind of going through the basics, trying to get you guys started, showing you some iron locations that are relatively close to the starting area. Just kind of giving you guys a little bit of an introduction to how to start out in Conan. So that basically covers all the basics. So I'm starting a new character. I'm going to go through. I'm actually going to do a legit playthrough. Gotta make sure the server's up. Make sure everything's functioning properly, doing what it's supposed to. And then we're going to start just kind of creating our base, showing you guys a little bit of whatever. So yeah, fun stuff. Come on, work, computer. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the computer up and going, make sure the server's working. Because if the server's not up, obviously I need to get it up before I can jump in. And alright, the server is online. Let's see if we can find it. Awesome. Alright, so throw together a character, race, do want to stick with Nordheimer. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start out with Crumb. because in this actual setup, I am going to go through.
Cut me down. Please.
I am going to go through. I am going to show you guys where all the religions are. Yeah, we'll go with that. What do you guys think? Keep that hairstyle? Yeah, we're gonna stick with that side braid hairstyle. We'll go with that lighter red color. Make ourselves super short. What's gonna be a good name? Awesome. So, for those of you that don't know, Embla was the first woman created in Norse mythology by Odin.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported.
Not gonna worry about watching that again. That's in my first video if you want to see that cutscene.
Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
Don't know that I would believe him. I mean, you for sure want to follow the road, especially in the beginning, because the broken highway is going to take you into the world. But, you know, This road doesn't lead to the city. This road just kind of leads toward the river. Again, just kind of looking around for a water skin, picking up plant fibers and stuff as I go. Should probably eat these insects. There's that ugly bat. I'll go deal with him later.
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingle with screaming winds. The men are scared. I put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
Alright, so I've got enough stuff. You're gonna go ahead, make a pickaxe, make an axe. Make some basic clothing. Make a torch. And a bunch of twine. We'll just make some basic clothes for now so we got something. There's our shattered bridge. Eggs will be better food. Alright, so we do want to readjust where stuff's slotted on the wheel. Put the torch there. Put that there. Drop the bugs. Ooh. Ah. Well, that was fun. Oh, I spawned with all my stuff. Okay. That's kind of nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go back down there and kill these guys, because kind of salty they killed me. Alright, so you're dead. Alright, so like I said, the last video was just kind of a starter tutorial, teach you how to get into the game, how to go through and do the things you need to do to get yourself established, at least at first. This run's actually going to be a little bit different. So first thing I'm going to do is learn all the religions. I did not start with Ymir because I do want to show you guys where it's at. And before I go get Ymir, I do have to get leveled up a little bit and get a base established. I already have a location in mind for that. You guys will see it when I get to it. In the meantime, I'm just running along the desert right here, trying to get to the jungle. The first religion I always start out learning when I'm going around learning the religions is the Derketo. Derketo is a little odd, but it's got some pretty neat stuff you can craft. But Derketo is also the goddess of fertility and death. So, you know, just kind of one of those things. We're going to kind of heal up as we're on the way. We're going to discover the Sentinels. We're going to talk to a guy. That'll complete another quest piece. Right now, we're pretty much just after getting where we're going, getting a couple of little things done. Okay. So, for those of you that haven't watched the first two streams I did, that is my old base. And theoretically, when you delete a character and recreate and all that stuff gets destroyed and is lost, but I may have a starting place. I may be able to claim that. We'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna like crouch under this guy's tent real quick for shelter. Alright, I gained a level, I found shelter. And we'll talk to this guy real quick.
I can smell it. In the beginning, there were only a few of us. But now, it seems like fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all of them are as friendly as I am, Hunter. Watch your step. Farewell. I won't pin my hopes on seeing you again.
Huh. So I'm just going to see if I can duck in here. No owner. See if I can break his door down. Hold for options. Interact. Huh. This door appears to be taking no damage. And it's almost broken my tools. It's a lot of fish, though. And I don't have any explosives. Let's see. Well, that's lame. Can't even light the roof on fire. It's okay. We got some points to spend. Feet. It's okay, I'll come back and raid that later, since we know it's there. That'll at least save me a little bit of time. Once I hit 35, obviously. Alright, so like I said, the first religion we're going to go learn is Draketo. To learn Draketo, you have to go into the jungle. So we are here. Draketo is way over here. And seeing as how we're not very well armored, we may very well die. Which is all good and well. I mean, if we die, we die. Whatever. Okay. So we have a bedroll made. And we're gonna come kill this guy. Just a tip, when facing off against an archer, aim your shield up. Yeah, nothing good. Oh. Somebody is unconscious. I want your twine. Aww. I don't want all your stuff, I just want the twine. Look at the fish. Okay. Alright, so we're getting there. We're starting to get past the desert and starting to get into the jungle area. Ooh, they have a chest. Might be able to get something decent out of that. Now at this point we're low enough level, we don't have good weapons, we don't want to go deep into the jungle because there are panthers and other things that will brutally murder us. Just trying not to piss that guy off. Okay. So that creature is very similar to a rhinoceros. I'm not entirely sure what they refer to them as, but they don't drop thick hide. That's just another means of getting hide in jungle. There's another one. So as we continue up this way, you'll start to see some like temple stuff. There's actually a temple to an old queen here, and it's actually one of the bosses you have to fight for the pieces to beat the game. We will deal with some of that stuff in another video. That seems relatively safe. is also the temple where the gorillas are. Gorillas do drop thick hide, so in the event you decide you want to build a base in the jungle, that's where you get thick hide in the jungle. Oop. Fuck the bird. Alright, so this is the shrine where we learn Draketto. So yeah, and that just goes more to show, even deeper in the jungle, there are plenty of nodes of iron. So the jungle's not a horrible location to build a base. I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite location to build, but it's not a horrible location to build. Realistically, you can go either way around this island, but the path you need to follow, unless you're just like super skilled at climbing, is all the way around on the north side. Excuse me. So basically what you'll do is you'll get around here to the north side of this island, and you'll go up this direction right past a set of iron nodes. There are a couple of ways to get up. The way I usually go up is this tree right here. And this tree spirals up and around. There's the path most people take to get up. I think you just start coming this way. You got to be careful. There are fighters up here and archers. Okay, so there's no way we're gonna kill this guy with what we've got right now. So I'm basically just gonna come up here and book it. There will be more people up here that will attack. You want to come up, talk to this chick, learn religion, and then find your opening to get out. But these are all like tier 3, tier 2 and tier 3 thralls, and I'm out of stamina. And I'm dead. So yeah, when you come up here, you definitely want to make sure you're prepared, or at least have multiple people with you, because going up and trying to do that solo, as you saw, without at least decent armor and weapons, is not an easy task. However, I will say the next 3 religions are on our way up the river, so that's not going to be too terribly difficult. Alright. We are currently level 21, so, you know, hella dope. We are going to go this way, try to get a couple more kills. Yeah, it's not letting me pull out my sword for some reason. That's probably one of the biggest problems with this game, is it's still super buggy. There we go. And we do need food. Someone started building over there. Let's go see if they have some stuff I can use. Okay, so they started building with foundations. I was hoping that was a hole in the roof. Alright, so let's just run up this way. So this one's probably the easiest religion to get to. Let's let him go away real quick. Alright, so read the Journey Stone. Alright, so this is where you come to become an acolyte of Yogg.
Stay your hand, stranger. Come. You are lost. Seeking guidance, yes? Sometimes the whispers are silent. My lord grows distant. I weep alone in the desert. The smoke of the lotus, it deafens the world, and so that the whisper of Yogg becomes a roaring shout unto visions. They reveal to me the will of Yogg. If you need guidance, inhale the lotus. The path will become clear. Listen to the whisperings.
Okay, so I am going to state this once and only once. Do not, under any circumstances, jump into the pit of Yogg. Whether it's this one or when you build, do not jump into it. Your shit will be gone. Like, it belongs in a black hole. That being said, we're going to keep moving. So if you look on the map, We are right here. So we literally came up the hill next to the broken bridge, looped around, talked to Crazy Dude. We need to start moving upriver. So Set is right around here. We'll basically climb up to where the guy for the religion is, talk to him, we'll learn Set. Mitra's over here. And then we'll come settle somewhere in this area here, where everything is green. That's ideally where we're going to want to be. And then we will, when we're ready, we'll come this way and learn Ymir, or talk to the frost giant that allows you to become an acolyte of Ymir. So basically we want to have ourselves set up so we have all the religions. The big reason for that is different deities are better for different things when you summon the whatevers. How is it? Okay, so it's not letting me equip my sword. There, that is irritating. Alright, we're gonna have hyenas on our tail for a minute. I'm not gonna stay and fight them this time because I need water. So we're gonna run up here, grab some water real quick. So one of the big things to keep in mind is just to be aware of your surroundings when you're out in the world. There is, up on top of that rise, a Teferi cannibal camp. We don't want to go up there. That is not a pleasant place to be. Especially not when you're under equipped. So what we'll do is we'll just climb the waterfall over here. That way we're in a safer location when we get to the top. There'll still probably be some bullshit to deal with up here, like gators. But we won't have to deal with the camp of cannibals right there. Now, as long and painstaking a process as this may seem, realistically, you do want to make sure you do this. The big reason for wanting to make sure you do this is because you do really want to know all the religions, because some of them give you recipes that are helpful, like when you're an acolyte of Set, you learn like antidotes and poisons, which are super nice because in a future update they're supposed to be adding poison arrows. You know what? I'm just gonna keep moving. Make sure I'm safe real quick. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the map, we are here. So we just need to keep working our way upriver. Right here where the river splits, this goes down and back around. You want to make sure you're going upriver at all times during this process. So when we hit the fork in the river, we're going to turn left. Alright, so here's the fork in the river. Starts flowing that way. We're just going to keep running this way, because what we want is right up there. This is going to be close. We might not make it. Oh, there we go. That hurt. Well, let's try not to do that again. And there's the elephants. And a tiger.
No closer, exile, lest I blast your people's skin from your bones.
Yep. So you talk to that guy, that's how you learn set. I am close to death. That was a close call. Alright, we're gonna wait here and heal up for a minute, guys. Because this journey's about to get real dangerous. So we have to keep following upriver. As we go upriver, we'll find a spider cave. And we'll turn and run up the hill right by the spider cave. But we gotta be super careful running up that way. We're also gonna go to the map room and learn how to make the map. So we'll probably get a little bit of corruption. It happens. It's something you got to deal with in game. Alright, I'm not going to harvest a spider right now because I don't have the inventory weight to do so. Otherwise, I would harvest the spider. That would give us gossamer, which we turn into silk. You know what, we'll save the map room for another day. I don't feel like dealing with skeletons right now. So we're going to run through here. And there's the oasis. And there's where they're beginning to construct the statue of Mitra, which is the last religion we will learn before going north. Uh-oh. Ooh. Shit. Oh, okay. Well, that sucked.
Walk with Mitra, pilgrim. Shit, I can't talk to her. They killed her. I wonder if there's anything inside the leg. Or not. Shouldn't have picked up my bedroll. Huh.
There are others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scraping the rocks and sand for their own place. I cannot go home. The life that I've ever called haunts me. The sun that glittering spires and buildings forever denied me. The smell of my daughter's hair.
Did I just go? I just went the wrong way.
This cursed land will finally end me. Whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my blood and this message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
Okay, so just for future reference, guys, I don't recommend running through the camp, because then everything aggroes on you, and yeah. I do most definitely recommend running around the camp, but we lost some progress, so I'm just trying to cut some time. Oh my god, it's still fucking on me. Hopefully when we get back to Mitra Shrine, the priest will be respawned. You know, I'm curious, I've never actually gone up there. I wonder whose hand that's supposed to be. Okay. Well, at least we discovered it.
Actually, I am out of food. So... drop the kite and eat the feral flesh. So just so everybody knows, I hate spiders. And like, I don't mean I dislike spiders, I mean I fucking hate them. They terrify my wife. But I feel like anything that skitters and crawls in that manner, it just ain't right. It ain't right. I hate the things. They're creepy. Please don't be any cobras. Please don't be any cobras. Please don't be any cobras. So far so good.
Blessings of Mitra upon you, pilgrim. Are you come to this land to seek atonement for the sins of your past life? Once, I was deaf to the words of the divine, pilgrim. Like you, I wandered aimless. But Mitra chose me, spoke to me, offered me a purpose. I did not understand the nature of the task I was chosen for. I still do not. But that is faith.
Okay. Now we're gonna run that way. So what we want to do now, guys, is get to a location called Chaos Mouth. Chaos Mouth is the simplest location. It's actually right there. For getting to the north, there's actually a small ridge right by Chaos Mouth where you can climb up and get past that wall. Because Chaos Mouth is the point furthest east where you can actually get through the wall climbing if you don't know the secret passage from the jungle, which I will cover in another video. So there's a hole in the wall right there. This is Chaos Mouth. So what you want to do is you want to climb up here. And we're up. You can harvest these iron nodes. I'm not going to right now, because there's no point, because then I have to carry that iron all the way to where I'm going, and then I still don't have what I need to set up. Now when you come out of Chaos Mouth, it's going to put you in the green area in the Fertile Highlands.
the Fertile Highlands has two different areas. There's the green area and the brown area. The green area has flatter terrain and is simpler to try and build on because it is a lot flatter. It also has more in the way of like animals and stuff like that for getting pelt and hide and things of that nature. So here's another iron spawn right there. Tons of stone around here. There's deer, so once we get a decent bow we can go hunting. There's actually a thrall camp up that hill. There's a wolf pup. Oh yeah, I did mention it briefly last night, but there is going to be an update at some point in the near-ish future that allows for the taming of animals. And the manner in which that will be done is you have to kill the parents and then take the baby animal. Now, as you'll notice, without iron weapons, these guys are a little bit harder to kill. It does take a little more time. But at the same note, you also get more XP for killing creatures up here because they are so much harder to kill. Alright, so we're going to run up here. Now this is sandstorm area, or not sandstorm area. You'll notice sandstorms up here, but sandstorms don't affect you up here. Alright, we're gonna put a bedroll right there for now. So like, as you can see, this is very clearly a sandstorm. And you can see where the sandstorm's coming and going. But, like I said, in the frozen north, the sandstorms don't affect you. You're safe from sandstorms in the frozen north, and you are safe from sandstorms in the fertile highlands, which is where we're currently at. If you're in the jungle, you can still get them. They will still affect you, but not as much as they do in the desert. It's just kind of one of those things. It does need to become daylight before we can do a whole lot more. There is a small thrall camp right over there. You can see it from here. It's right where my cursor is. And then there's the big Thrall City. This is where you're going to get most of your Nordheim Thralls. There are a couple of decent ones in there. Almost everything here is going to be either tier 2 or tier 3. If you look right there, there's coal. If you come over this way and look down here, there's iron. All the way up the hill. The wolves will spawn up there. Wolves will spawn down there. In fact, you can see 2 of them from where I'm standing. So that gives you a real close supply of hide. If you go that way, just past that thrall camp over there, mammoths will spawn over there. When mammoths will give you thick hide, which you use to make thick leather. There's another wolf. If you go up and over around that way, there's plenty more iron. There are some bears. There are some of the large reindeer-looking creatures. Moose, caribou, whatevers. This is a decent area to start in the frozen north. Probably not where I'm going to build my final base, but I'm at least going to get some resources done, get some gear made, get some basic stuff like that done while I'm here. Let's take a quick look at the map. So this is where we are located currently. I'm actually standing right on top of my bedroll. There are decent places to build around here. There are decent places to build here. There's a couple of decent places through here to build. There are good places all around here. There are even a couple of good places up here to build. The good thing about building up in this area, though, all around here, is while you don't necessarily have easy access as far as getting into the volcano, right here is where star metal falls from the sky. There are some decent places to build out and throughout here. And this is where you get brimstone. So all in all, this is a relatively good location. You just kind of got to keep an eye on yourself, where you're at, your resources, your food. The nice thing about this particular area is that there is a lake literally right there. So, you know, it's like if you go and you build your house in the lake, not telling you to build your house in the lake, but if you do build your house in the lake, you can leave a foundation missing at the bottom that gives you a place to drink from. Speaking of drinking, thirsty, hungry. Alrighty guys, I'm going to cut the stream short right here. So basically, just for a recap, in this stream we went and got all of the religions except Ymir, because you need a specific gear set to go acquire that particular religion. Aside from that, we got the rest of the religions. We got Derketo, we learned Set, we learned Yogg, we learned Mitra. So we know 4 of the 5 religions you can currently learn in game right now, which is nice. And we made it north. We're going to call it quits here for now, guys. I'll be back with another video either tonight or tomorrow. If I've got some time to get some stuff done and prep before the next video, great. If not, then the next video we'll get a house built. Have a nice night.